YouTube, we are back with another weekly deals and steals video. Every Wednesday we go through some of the online stores trying to save us both some money on Pokemon cards. Got a lot of stores to cover today, so we're going to just get right into the video. Just real quick, if you guys could help me out, I'm sure you've noticed, but we changed up the thumbnail a little bit on the deals and steals. Having a very hard time trying to figure out if I'm going to keep the new one or go back to the old one. If you guys could just let me know any opinions. If you like the old one, you like the new one, which one you think might perform better on YouTube. Please let me know in the comments, would help me try to make a decision. Would appreciate all advices and opinions, but let's get right into it. Pokemon Center, more beat than usual, not even a combined powers, nothing but a holiday calendar. Alright, switching it up, starting with Game Nerdz this week. Let's see the $23 Lost Origin. I don't understand it, but is still here. 25th Celebration box is sold out at $125, seems crazy. The Battle Style's still here at $185, gang. It's a Sword and Shield booster box under $200, gang. I don't think there's any Scarlet and Violet booster boxes under $200. Don't know if there's any Sword and Shield booster boxes under $200. I really think Battle Styles is the way to go. I know Battle Styles definitely wasn't the best. There was a lot of competition in the Sword and Shield era, but there was definitely a lot of worse sets than Battle Styles. Perfectly mid-set Battle Styles, $185. I think you could definitely pick one up. 210 Obsidian seems at or slightly over market. The Morpeko at $53, gang. I've been saying if you do need the Morpeko, the Jumbo, the 4-piece, or the playmat, not a bad way to open up some Crown Zenith. If you're just looking for the Crown Zenith packs, I don't think you want to pay $53 for what I believe to be 5 Crown Zenith packs. But there is a Morpeko playmat, there is the 4-piece card, there is the Jumbo card, a little bit of value if you do want that stuff. $220 on an enhanced booster box. The one thing about Game Nerdz is the shipping is free over $75, I believe. 75 or 150, I believe it's 75. So while a lot of their prices are closer to market, it is an all-in price, so I do like that. Makes it a little easier for us. $220 on a Journey Enhanced Booster Box. The market on Enhanced Booster Box is about $209, so this is $10 over market, I believe. Shrouded Fables at $55 for an ETB, probably definitely better than buying the King Gambit for $27. The Dragonite Premier Ball with the 9 Pokemon Go packs for the signature Game Nerdz 2-cent discount.
$1 million.
$50 for the Premier Ball. I definitely wouldn't pay over $50, but if you want to rip some packs, the Dragonite Premier Ball for $50 might be the way to go. $42 on the Ogerpon. It is in stock, so it is $2 over the retail, but I haven't seen these in stock recently. I think we know it's got the 2 Surging Sparks, I believe 1 Twilight and a Stellar, maybe 2 of one of those sets as well. The pack lineup in this box is incredible. You also get the sleeves, the card stand, the promo cards, not the worst for $2 over retail. $22 on the Alolan Executor if you do want to pay retail price for a box here. $22 is the retail price plus the signature Game Nerdz discount of 2 cents. Saving 2 cents on the Alolan Executor. Only thing in here is the promo cards and the 4 Pokemon Go packs. Twilight Masquerade bundle in stock, but for $40, I think we want to be about $35, something like that. $220 on the Twilight Masquerade booster box. I think like $10 over market, maybe $15 over market, but like I said, if you're not paying for shipping, $220 might be a solid price. The Armor Rouge, we don't have to talk about this in depth at all. I hope not, at least $35, $5 under retail if you do want this one. Depending on which packs you want, maybe you spend the $7 extra and go with the Ogerpon box. Different pack lineup in here, but everything else is the same. The sleeves, the stand, the promos. This 4-pack tin thing is now $110, gang. We first saw it at $90. Last week it was $100, and now at $110. I think at $90 it was a deal. I think at $100 it was kind of borderline good or bad. I think right now at $110 you're paying at MSRP or maybe even $1 or 2 more. Here's these 3 Pokemon Go tins. Each one of these is a 4-pack tin, I believe, and they have 2 promos. I think each tin has a Pikachu promo behind it, and they doubled down on the Pikachu tin. Also has some stickers and some codes. Be it about 12 packs of Pokemon Go for $75. If you want to keep them sealed, you're getting a set of 3, so you're getting one of each. Not bad if you want to keep it sealed. If you want to rip, a lot of fun stuff in the tins, more than a normal 4-pack tin. The Paradox Rift 2-pack of ETBs here, I don't think it's too good, but it's definitely not bad either. Especially if you're getting like the free shipping here. Right now the market on these is about $65, $67 on a Paradox ETB. So right now you are slightly under market. You're getting one of each as well. If I'm a sealed collector, I'd definitely be interested in this. If you want to just rip Paradox Rift, probably better off just spending about $200 and buying a booster box of Paradox Rift. But if you want one of each, $60 per, slightly under market. The tins, same kind of thing, although I don't know if many people keep 5-pack tins sealed. Probably not really a sealed thing. And 10 packs for $60, definitely not the best. Couple dollars over MSRP if you want the 2-pack of tins. And before we move on, the Paldea Partner tins. Now this is, I believe, $28 a tin, and MSRP is about $27, so you're not getting hit too hard. Plus you're getting the Game Nerd discount of 2 cents.
$100 billion.
Not even close to overpriced, maybe $1 over retail on each of the tins. And these are Paldea Evolved tins, so they should have about 2 packs of Paldea Evolved, I believe, maybe 3, but probably 2. Then some Scarlet and Violet base and maybe Lost Origin or Silver Tempest. Very decent pack lineup. The only thing I can say is we know about 2 weeks ago, Costco had this on the site. It was a 3-pack for $55. Pretty much the same exact thing, I believe, but $55. Obviously, it's impossible to find cards at Costco. I don't know if they'll be doing an in-store stock of these tins soon, but if you want to save the time and not get into any fights, you spend $30 more right here. Poke Notify. Poke Notify. Poke Notify. Promo code SmokeyMon25. All right, going over to Revered Cards, got a bunch of pops, some Attack of the Titans cards. I didn't even know they made cards. I barely know what that is. And some Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. Expanding the inventory. I like it, but I know nothing about it. Let's get to the Pokemon 210 on a Journey Together booster box. Very solid, gang. The market on a Journey booster box is about $230 for the non-enhanced. The enhanced one right about this price here, the 209, 210 for an enhanced. This one, a regular booster box at $210. Coming from Revered Cards, $20 for the 3-pack, not bad. Journey seems to be going down a little bit, so I don't know if you go too crazy here, but $6 for a sleeve pack, not bad. The booster box price, very good too. Heatwave Arena, I will say, one of the most fun Japanese sets I've opened up recently.
You are going to love it.
This set has a lot going for it. It's got some Ho-Oh card, a Typhlosion that I pulled, which is just incredible. Very solid set. Shout out to Heatwave Arena. I'm having a lot of fun opening that. $25 on the King Gambit. I don't think you should pay $25, but nobody else has had it for that price recently. Paldea Adventure Chest, $42. Battle Partner, $75. Even the Shiny Treasure at $65. I've been seeing a lot of people around $70 now. $65, pretty solid. A lot of people getting to about $7 a pack there. Terrestrial Festival at $120. Seems to be pretty stuck at $120. Korean Terrestrial Festival, $60 for a booster, $50 on the Stellar Miracle. Stellar Crown single packs for $5.95, right under $6, not bad. Vivid Voltage, the French Pikachu set, $6 a pack.
Is he doing an accent? Yeah.
$6.50 Obsidian Flames, $5.50 on Scarlet and Violet base, very nice. And of course, Revered Cards got some Fire Slabs, some promo cards, grade guards, and anything else you might need for your collection. All right, going over to Josh's cards, nothing really here. The Surging Spark sleeve packs, check lane pack, whatever it is, $10. I think it's a little bit too much money. I do like a check lane because it is sealed. I don't really think the Sinistra or the Arcanine are getting you too much value. There is a Sprig coin, I do like that, but $10 per pack of Surging Spark seems a little crazy. And then a bunch of deluxe decks in stock. And it is good to know they do have a lot of stuff. I'm just assuming they've been selling out very quickly. But when I come here, I'm only doing in stock, so it is good to see Josh's Cards does have a lineup of solid stuff, just all sold out. All right, going over to Smoke and Mirrors, which pretty much exclusively Japanese. I'm kind of tired of looking at Japanese Pokemon cards. Smoke and Mirror is always very competitive prices. I can never find a price I really want to complain about. Their Japanese booster box is always extremely competitive. The Iono Belly Bolt in stock, limit 1, $45, $5 over retail. Just came out, I believe, about a week ago for $40. The newest Journey collection box, I don't really think you need to be paying $45 for 6 packs, but if you do want to open the newest collection box, believe the only store we've seen today with it in stock, $5 over retail and limit 1. As you guys know, Smoke and Mirrors, they'll tell you on the homepage, but they're doing something where high demand products, I think they only sell them to like OG members or something like that. Not terribly sure, I haven't ordered from Smoke and Mirrors that recently. But the Iono Belly Bolt is here for only $5 more, and then a bunch of Japanese stuff. Limit 2 on the Silver Tempest check lane blister, that's not too bad. Silver Tempest pretty much right on the market, maybe slightly over, but it is a check lane, and you're getting your coin and your Cranidos. And then a bunch loose Japanese packs. Going over to Forged in Fire, somebody buy the Belly Bolts, gang. I'm getting so sad seeing these Belly Bolt erasers just sit here. Adopt the Belly Bolt erasers, please. Other than that, nothing going on at Forged in Fire. All right, going over to Rare Candy, what do you got?
What you look at my eyes for? I ain't got no candy for you. See some candy?
Trying to find the deals tab here. I believe it's gone. Did they remove it on us again, gang? It's almost like some idiots coming in here every week and can't find any deals under their deals tab. All right, rare candy. What do we got? $80 on a Japanese Battle Partner booster box. Pretty good. I think it should be closer to 70 or 75 now that Journey's out. A couple of these ETBs we talked about last week here. The Obsidian Flames at $100. Brilliant Stars at 80 and Chilling Rain at 80. These are pretty much all at market price. To my surprise, Brilliant Stars and Chilling Rain pretty much the same market price. I had no idea. Somehow Obsidian Flames is more money than those sets. All at market price, so they wouldn't be the worst pickups, but I believe Rare Candy's going to charge you shipping and tax and all that. So out the door, you're probably paying a little bit too much money. But they do have a lot of ETBs and 53 on the Shrouded Fables. Here's a $47 Stellar Miracle Japanese booster box. It's pretty good. Most people are at 50. Twilight at 37, probably the most you want to pay for a Twilight booster bundle. I think 35 is really where we'd like to be at. 85 on a Shrouded Fable Pokemon Center, gang. 85 is right at the market, so it's definitely not a deal, but I believe this is the only Pokemon Center exclusive ETB that is under $100. Even Pokemon Go might be at $100. And we have checked a lot of these Pokemon Center ETBs. I guess they're not terrible prices. They all seem to be at the market. I don't really like buying anything at the market, but if you do want any of the Pokemon Center ETBs, Rare Candy pretty much has all of them. Destined Rivals booster box, only $330, gang. There you go.
Yeah, no. You, sir, have lost my business.
These half booster boxes, like the European stuff, I really know nothing about them. They seem new, and it seems like 18 packs instead of 36 for half the price. I don't really know if you're saving any money. I don't really know the point other than spending 100 instead of 200. I imagine the cards don't look any different. I'm assuming they're in English, and unless there's some kind of European stamp or something to differentiate them, I imagine they look just like ours. I don't know how the value is on a European English single compared to a US English single. I have no idea. I don't even know what I just said. But here's some European booster boxes if you're looking for them. 65 on a Temporal right here is at market price if you want the Temporal at market price for an ETB. Surging Sparks booster bundles, I don't think you really need to go over $40. If you do, try $42, but nothing more than that. Even $42 seems a little bit much. Here's a $200 Scarlet and Violet base booster box. A lot of people at $200 now. I think this is about $10 over market. And then if they're hitting you for shipping, you're probably $20 or $25 over market. The Clara Cyrus, I don't mind it. These are only $10 over retail price. They're $40 when they retail. So you're paying $20 more total, but the promo cards probably get you $15 or $20 in value. Each one's 7 Sword and Shield packs. Somebody in the comments last week said they might have gotten 1 Fusion Strike pack in here. So if you get 1 Fusion Strike in each, might help you out a little bit too. Also, just found this one, Temporal Forces booster pack at $480. Pretty solid, gang. I don't know the last time we've seen any pack under $5. It is a loose pack, unfortunately, but $480 per for Temporal Forces. All right, going back into Poke NE, gang, and I gotta tell you, I checked out some of the stuff. Poke NE is coming through this week, potentially saving the week, gang. I found a lot of decent stuff. Number one, this first row, I believe this is only 1 pack. This kind of teased me. I thought you were getting both for $12, which I would like a lot. That'd be right at retail price, maybe like $1 more. I believe this is only 1 pack for $12 of Journey, so we definitely don't need to do that. Down here, the Scarlet and Violet base check lane pack for $6. That's what I want to see. Very good price, right at MSRP. Maybe check lanes are $5.50, I'm not too sure, but $6 for a sealed up Scarlet and Violet pack with the Fuecoco coin and the holo. $209 on an enhanced booster box, right at market, no more, no less. Believe that is exactly at market. One of the reasons we're here, gang, $64 Journey Together ETB. I have not seen anybody under $70 since this set came out.
Fire! Oh, fire! Oh my goodness! What's the procedure?
Shout out Poke NE, the only person I've seen under $70. When I bought mine at Walmart after taxes, I was at like $59 anyway. Right now, $5 more. I would have definitely just bought them from Poke NE and save some money on gas. $64, the best price we've seen on the Journey ETB. $200 on a Stellar Crown booster box, I believe about $8 to $10 under market. We have found a couple of these for $200, but they're normally like random Walmart third-party sellers. This one, Trusted Poke NE for $200. Cases available. Unfortunately, I don't believe he does any bulk discounting, but still, apparently you could pick up a bunch of Stellar Crown booster boxes for only $200 per. The Surging Sparks at $250 seems a little much, but I believe that's probably right on the market. Twilight at $210, cases available here too, probably right at market. I don't think it's really a deal. The Stellar Crown, I think, is under market. The $210 Twilight should be at market, but cases available on that one too. And then look at some of this stuff, gang. Poke NE coming through in the English section today. $209 on the Obsidian. I don't really like that. I think that is at market, maybe like a couple dollars over market. I don't think we need to do that. The ETB though, gang, I have not seen one under $100 in a very long time. When we did, it was Forged in Fire for $95, but you had to buy the whole case. Poke NE, only $90, and cases available if you want them. Once again, have not seen $90 on an Obsidian Flames ETB in a very long time. Even the Koraidon tins, I believe these came out with Scarlet and Violet base, so it's probably like Scarlet and Violet base and then Lost Origin, Silver Tempest. Decent pack lineup. What are these? $27 retail, so only $3 over. And then there's also these down here, which I don't think are at all incredible. I believe both of these are $10 over market, but they are here. They are available. Paldea Evolved Booster Box 240, 200 Scarlet and Violet base. And then shout out a collection box in stock. 2 English collection boxes, I can't believe it. The Mimikyu, I believe, is all Sword and Shield, Lost Origin, Silver Tempest and stuff. 32 for 4 packs at $8 a pack, probably a little much. The Cyclizar, I'm kind of liking. Obviously $20, now $22 that everybody charges MSRP. $25 from Poke NE, $3 over MSRP. Looks like 2 Scarlet and Violet base packs. Gang, I don't know why, there's a Fusion Strike pack poking out in this top left corner, I believe. I don't know how Fusion Strike would have ended up in this box, but if it is here, for $25, 1 Fusion Strike, 2 Scarlet and Violet base, and then probably a Lost Origin or Silver Tempest. I think $25 is very solid, especially if you're getting that Fusion Strike. Alright, going over to Miniature Market, gang, and unfortunately not the best week. We've been stopping in here the last couple weeks, and it's normally extremely solid. This week, not looking the best. I mean, a very good price on the Paldea Adventure Chest thing here, gang, but I still don't think you should be over $30. I know only Walmart and Target are the only people still selling this for $30 or under, but there's only 6 packs in here. There is like 6 or 7 promos, and the desirable Pikachu promo with the Sprig and stuff is incredible and at least has $5 in value. Plus, there's like a squishy Pikachu. I just really don't think you should be at $40. Then again, the Ogerpon, the Armor Rouge collection box is pretty much the same type of thing, and they're at the same price. There is definitely 1 Paldea Evolved pack in here. I can confirm that at the very least. The squishy Pikachu, a very flimsy deck box, one of those mini portfolios that nobody likes, some stickers, a bunch of promo cards and stuff. It is a cool box, but once again, I think 40 is just a little bit too much. The new tins here coming out for Journey, I assume. I don't really know why anybody's going to pay over retail for these. I think best case scenario, you're getting 2 Journey, a Twilight, a Surging Sparks, and then a random one. That's best case scenario, and if all that is true, I still don't think it's $45 in value. And then a bunch of binders and collection stuff like that. All right, quickly stopping back in at the Card Coliseum. Got a decent amount of stuff here. The Dragonite V-Star Premier Ball, $50 still from the Card Coliseum. I don't think I have to tell you 9 packs in here, a bunch of Dragonite promos and stuff like that for $50. One of the best ways to open up Pokemon Go. Probably any 9 packs right now for $50, very solid. Hidden Fates ETB at almost $300. I don't really know nothing about the market on Hidden Fates. I think there is a very cool Stained Glass Birds promo in that box, but other than that, not terribly sure of the market or Hidden Fates as a set. There's a Celebrations UPC, Charizard UPC, Obsidian and Temporal sleeve booster packs for $650. No, Temporal Forces sleeve pack for $650. Looks like a loose pack of Obsidian for $650. There's the League decks, Battle decks, and some European booster boxes here too at $110. I think a couple other people had them around $100 or $90. $110 seems to be a little bit too much money on these half booster boxes. Think we found a couple people with them for cheaper. Other than that, I think Card Coliseum, nothing else here. Let's move on. All right, gang, going over to Safari Zone to close out the video, as is tradition. Some stuff in the top row we could talk about, I guess. Obsidian Flames booster boxes, you do have to buy the whole case. $1,200 for 6 booster boxes of Obsidian Flames. You'd be at $200 per. About $5 to $10 under market on each booster box. Paldean Fates booster bundled display, I believe would be 10 of these, so it'd be 60 packs. Be at about $64 per. I think that's right at market or maybe above slightly. I don't really think you want to go crazy on these booster bundles just to pay market price. The tins, we talked about them briefly. If you just want to buy one of them, $30 is only $3 over MSRP. You are getting 2 Paldea Evolved packs and probably 1 or 2 Sword and Shield like Lost Origin, Silver Tempest. Not a terrible price on those, but gang, that's going to do it for this week's weekly deals and steals. Every Wednesday we go through the online stores trying to save us both some money on Pokemon cards, and then on the weekend we go through the major retail stores trying to do the same exact thing. You guys know we go live every Tuesday, Thursday, now 5:30 p.m. Eastern, giving away a bunch of Pokemon cards. It is a lot of fun. If you have not joined us for a live, try to catch us Tuesday, Thursday. I'm wishing you a great rest of your week. If I don't see you tomorrow at a live, I'll see you this weekend for another Deals and Steals.